physical world. Because besides we affect this world, we pick up the whole chain of creation. So B'meila, the Rebbe continues. No, we skipped a few lines. In the same way that we speak about the Ovis, that they are the heavenly chariot, like a chariot that doesn't have its own will or desire, but it follows the rider. The same thing is also the Ovis. Our forefathers, our patriarchs, they were also completely committed, devoted to Hashem.
What does it mean? It says that the goof is more holier than the neshama. Is that
in what? Here by the Ovis?
No, by us. By us in Olam Hazeh.
In reference to what are you mentioning it?
I'm just saying, he said that the goof is from a lower level.
The goof is from Offer. The Maisi is that a Yid does Teiru Mitzvah, so this also brings a Kedusha, the goof. And the Eibish that shows Dafke, the goof of a Yid. When we say Yovon of Acharto, the Alter Rebbe says in Tanya, refers to the Yiddish goof. He says not the Neshama, he says what's the big use of the Neshama? A Neshama where you don't need Bechira. It's obvious. You need free choice when there are two things that seem to be alike.
Does the Neshama go up on a higher level besides the Neshama, besides the goof?
You mean after the Aveda?
After the Aveda, it's only beside the goof and the Neshama will go up on a higher level.
Yeah,
right.
because the Neshama comes down here, and once it does the Aveda with the goof, it is like a stone that is being thrown to a wall and then bounces back. Because it bounces here, and it's here till 120, so then the Aliyah that comes after that was a greater force.
Right, so beside the goof, that Neshama goes up on a higher level.
Right. The goof is giving it enables it to do Teiro Mitzvahs, which connects it to Hashem on a deeper level. The Aliyah is, but the Maisi is the Schar, the revelations of everything they'll have is in Gan Eden and Olam Haba.
I just heard many times it says that the goof is more holy than the neshama. I've heard it hundreds of times.
Chassidus explains because the goof is connected with Atzmus. This Havos, creation, something from nothing, it's from Hashem. Hashem kin the neshama is a revelation from higher levels coming down. Goof is like something that's made from nothing. So therefore, this is where we see the greatness of Hashem, and that's why when it comes to davening, we say, Ein arech lecha Hashem Elokeinu b'olam hazeh. Shabbos davening. We speak about Ephes, we say Ein arech. It comes to Ein arech, where do we see the difference, the gap that exists between us and Hashem is in this physical world. So the question is, in this world we see the greatness of Hashem? So the answer is yes, because in this world we see Gashmis. We see the physical objects, and we know that the physical objects were created by Hashem, and therefore this is where we see a deeper insight in the greatness of Hashem, that He can create something from nothing. He Himself could do it on His own. So therefore, we sometimes speak about the mile of the goof legabe the neshama. That the goof is what the Eibishter wants. He wants the goof to Teiro Mitzvahs. Mashiach will come. It says Taka, the neshama will receive its life from the goof. It will be revealed the mile of the neshama. The mile of the goof. The same way that benegir to a man and woman. So it says in Zayar that the man is compared to the neshama, the woman is compared to the goof. So it says la'asid lava, it'll be nekeva to save of gova. That the woman, he says, it'll be malchus, the root of the women, which is the royalty, the attribute of royalty. Malchus will be the highest level. It's called Yeshev Rosh. And as the Rebbe once said, was the Yeshev Rosh, Medina was it Staffen Kov.
Do it right now.
Sinitokan right now. The Mitzvah is no Zalman. It's already taking place. And this is also what it says in Gemara. The Kasher B'neis. No, we skipped something. The Drayoves and David are the four legs of the chariot. And corresponding to them are the four Golim, which are the groups of tribes. Together with all becomes one Merkava, one and only Merkava, heavenly chariot to the Eibishter. With this we'll understand what it says in Gemara. That when the Jewish girls went out in the vineyard. Or your nachlokas, the dalet mishpachas, they were also broke down into 4 groups. Kigirsas Ein Yankiv, as the Ein Yankiv says, into 4 groups, 4 different family sorts. The Bechlolos in Keneged Alodesis, the Shem Havaya, they refer generally to the 4 letters of Shem Havaya. This is what he mentions in Gemara. Shahoyu Yafyafiyah Shabahem, Umiyachasa Shabahem, Vashira Shabahem. So I guess and say, Umechwara Shabahem. They'll say Sigvensai, the ones that were nice looking, and then the ones that were from special families, and then there were the rich ones, and then the ones that were not nice looking. Ani is the ones that were poor. The Ashleimar Shayefi Yotachlas Ashleimus. That Yefi shows on the complete Shleimus, ultimate Shleimus, which the union of Yefi is the union of niceness. The Yud, the Shem Havaya. So what is it in Shem Havaya? The highest Shleimus of Shem Havaya is the union of Yud, Sfiras HaChoch. Huh? Evla Yefi, but the Maisa is that if there is Yiras Hashem, so that was the Yefi is a Metzias. That's what the Rebbe always explains that. Although it says Sheker Achein Vevla Yefi, what does the charm and the beauty mean? But it says if there is Yiras Hashem, then it does mean.
Why does the Rebbe mention the En Yaakov and not the original Gemara?
Because this version is not mentioned in the regular Gemara. The Ein Yankiv sometimes has a version that is not mentioned in Gemara.
Like the Bryce or something?
Yeah, Mamish sometimes versions. There's a lot of quotes that Chassidus uses. For example, a thief, when he's going to steal, he's going to call the Eibishter. The expression Ganva pum machtarte rachamona karya, that a thief calls the Eibishter when he steals, is from Ein Yankiv Girsa. You won't find it in the regular Gemara.
I thought everything in Yaakov.
No, there's different versions. It's a whole geschäft. There's a lot of stuff like that. I mean, the Rebbe usually notes it when he uses as a reference. He usually notes it in the references that the Girsa of the Ein Yankiv. And the ones that are family, special families, ulamatam is lower, hey rishenas firas habina. What does bina have to do with yichus? Deim abonim smecha. Bina is referred to the mother, the joyous mother. So this is deim abonim smecha. The union of the mother relates to the union of yichus. Family, especially that the kashrus of a family is dependent on the mother. Union of yichus. Ulamatam is lower than that to union ashiras shabahem. Union of ashiras. Richness. What is the union of richness? The Oshir Koyal Sfiras Hatiferes. It goes on the middle and the middle Sfira. What is the middle Sfira? The middle Sfira is the one Sfiras Hatiferes. It is the union of Sfiras Hatiferes. Uklolozo is the union of Sfiras Hatiferes, which is the middle, the third Sfira, which is the middle channel. And because it is the middle channel, it connects with very low and links up to very high. It is mavriach min hakotze lakotze. It bridges from the top till the bottom, from one extreme to the other extreme. And this shows an union of richness that encompasses everything. Uklol Zoh is the general representative of Zoh. As we say in Pasach Eliyahu, Tiferes Iyu Gufa. Tiferes is Gufa, is actually the essence of Zoh, Zeir Anpin. As we say it Friday evening before Mincha. Ki yodu b'inyan osher layar begema. Eis Vov. That's the inyan of Vov. Tiferes. That's the Midas. Also refers to the Midas, the emotions. V'aniyah say mechoar is koyal Sfiras HaMalchus. Sfiras HaMalchus, hey achareina, the last attribute, the lowest. This siyar olesla megar moklum. This moon, it's compared to the moon. The moon does not have anything on its own. It's receiving its light from the sun. In the same sense that a poor person receives from the rich person, doesn't have his own. Which this is also connected with the inyan that the Rebbe once mentioned to a photographer, and after a few months ago they discovered the picture that he was once in France, and he saw a poor person. And he reminded him, he remembered then that it says that the Bishas a person sees a poor person, he should remember Golas HaShchina, the exile of the Shechina, which Shechina goes on Malchus, on the attribute of Malchus, which went into exile. So this is the union of a poor. So this is when the Rebbe, this is a picture how the Rebbe is standing and meditating on the porch on